Hello everyone, welcome back. Today I felt like sharing my process for the 2020 ScrawlrBox. I've been getting it since about June this year, and this is the first time I really felt like actually filming my process and sharing what I've done, partially because I was really excited that it was more watercolour contents again, and it was a challenge that I really enjoyed doing, which is landscapes. So the focus of the box was the Derwent Graphite paint set, which is a mixture of water-soluble paint and graphite. And we've actually had something similar like this before with ScrawlrBox, except it was tubes and it was more tones of grey. And I love working with watercolour and I love working with graphite, so blending the two together is just absolutely delightful for me. So they have a challenge where they encourage you to create a piece with just the materials they provided. And I haven't done it the past couple of times because I haven't particularly vibed with the materials they've given us. But that's fine. Part of the reason why you might get an art description box is to be introduced to materials that you might not discover yourself. And this week's months even just worked really well for me. The other materials they gave us was the Derwent Graphite pencil, which is a black water-soluble pencil. And I'm going to be honest, this is like the fourth one I've received from them now, and after a while they do kind of just become the same one, but I'm not complaining. I don't mind using black water-soluble pencils. They also gave us a Derwent watercolour paper, which is actually paper I've used before and it's perfectly fine. I just have paper I prefer to use now, which funny enough, ScrawlrBox also introduced me to, which is the Bockingford watercolour paper, which no doubt at some point you will see me use on this channel. In fact, I just realised I totally did use it in my Ko-fi video, which you should totally check out and see why I use Ko-fi. Plug. Yeah! So to quickly chat about this piece, I was mostly impressed by the greens and blues that the paint set provided and really wanted to do a piece that kind of capitalised on those colours. And I really wanted to do something that was more evocative, especially with the shimmer that the graphite provides and just the kind of magic you can get from watercolours. The visual inspiration from this piece came from times when I've travelled through valleys or mountainous regions within the UK, but also from the anime Mushishi and the Chinese drama The Untamed. A lot of the colours and that mistiness came from some of the imagery in those shows, and I highly recommend both of them. And finally, in terms of techniques I did, wet on wet is an obvious one. I love just putting down loads of water and seeing what the paint naturally wants to do. I did sprinkle salt on the piece to get some texture, which I ended up sort of painting over in the end because it just wasn't really what I wanted, but that's fine, it's all about experimentation. I also did mask off some of the areas which they encourage you to do in the booklet, just to preserve the paper white of some of the areas, but because the paint is also graphite, it's possible to erase it, and I actually used an eraser they gave us with a previous set of graphite paints before, so yeah, it all comes full circle really. In fact, the brush I'm using is a previous ScrawlrBox brush. Anyway, my vocal energy is not matching the music I've chosen for this video, so I'm just going to leave you with it for a bit and then meet you at the end. Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed watching the process and also enjoy the result. Let me know if you want to see more ScrawlrBox content. I do really enjoy the subscription service, and I will see you in another video soon. Thank you. Bye bye.